have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Willingham. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First and 10 now for the offense. They're going to run it. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Ball handed off. And the Seminoles turn out another first down.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
The Seminoles lining up here on first and 10. He hands it off from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Quickly caught in the right flank. Breaking tackles and going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Joseph. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
This quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this player a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit. He wasn't able to complete this pass.
It's second down. And on the carry, he's heading left. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Enough to convert on 3rd there, so 1st down and a 12 now.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they can be in for a long day.
To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it to the left. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He knocks it through with confidence. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Nowhere to run up the middle. The 4 guys hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Grab behind the line. It's Porter. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down with a big gainer to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the running back takes the handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a big yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you slow down.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Add 6 more points to the total. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. But they'll try to add the lead now for PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Right there at the line, no gain.
That path just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. They're going to run the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Pitches to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Joseph. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Knowles. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes out to stiff arm. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain the run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the right side. He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Up at their own 14. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on out. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. He dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defense coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback keeps the football. He's past the marker and still going.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Reed. Quick throw, testing the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. But crank up the tempo with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Takes the handoff again. Running through the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up when they drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this
breaks into the clear. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
Handoff to the receiver on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Send the back in motion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to throw, it's Joseph. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Oh, what a grab! The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Willingham.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
And the Knowles will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Here's the punt high in the air. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Knowles will kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He finds some space. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that one.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to...
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Willingham. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Runs through the defender. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. That takes the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
First down here for this offense. The ball is picked off. Run down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
It's a run to the left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit and slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
The offense that time is trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing him down.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll try the option play here. He's tackled out of the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Dropping back. It's Reed. Running back grabs it on the screen. He never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Willingham. First play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Nice grab. It's Willingham. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the move now. Lets it go under heavy pressure. Taking a shot. No one sails incomplete. Too far.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They spot the ball at the 40. And the Seminoles are going to keep this drive moving. They'll try the right here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Seminoles. Too much speed for the defense. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. He hands it to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
that run on the previous play. They'll test the right side here. Nowhere to run. They're corralling for no gain.
Well, clearly he'd like to keep the clock running after this play if they're the offense with this small of a lead. It just isn't worth it to risk an incompletion on a third down pass here.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Grab behind the line, it's Roberts. On the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He'll give you scramble. He'll try a pass here. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Chewing clock with the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Now here's the toss play. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. Test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Nearly intercepted there. It was almost the ball game. But it does set up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Their last chance here. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver.
And here comes a deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs,